Hey, what's up, Brandon? Infinity RC, what's going on? Haven't done it live in a while, so hopefully this is good. Usually when I'm doing these live feeds, I have a little bit of alcohol with me, which in theory I should have a little bit of alcohol, but yeah, it's been a minute for me to do these type of live feeds, so um, I think this was kind of cool for me to do a live feed on this. I could have done a live feed on the Jado when they ended up getting that one, which definitely would have been a cool thing because there was a lot of debates on why it was named the Jado and everything like that. So yeah, let me wait for a few more bodies to come in, and all right, what you know what? Not even. It's 9 o'clock. Anyway, what up, YouTube? This is GeoStealth R1, and let's talk about the Mini Max. Um, yeah, Mini Max. I have owned every electronic Max out there. So we're talking about the E Max, the X Max, the regular Max, the Max Slash, and now we have the Mini Max. Um, they're talking about this being the RC of the year. Why? Well, I'm noticing more and more, and I've been doing this a lot lately. I've a lot of the mini stuff has been pretty much blowing up everywhere. The reason why a lot of people are doing mini RCs is because it's just more you're able to transport it pretty much anywhere. It's cool if you're walking around with a nice big X Max or Creighton or anything like that. But a lot of people like the small style of these type of RCs. Now, supposedly, what's going on, John Miller? Supposedly, this is supposed to be the Armor Grom Killer, from what they're saying. You know, I believe it's the competition is with the Granite. Let's see what with this type of platform they're going to be utilizing with this. I personally think when it was announced that a Mini Max was coming out, I was extremely excited. I was also excited that a lot of the 110 scale stuff came into this. Now, there's going to be a video that I'm going to be putting out, giving the size comparison between this, a regular 110 scale, 17 scale, 16 scale, and we're going to go on so forth um, with everything that comes across with this. So let's talk about which color did I get. I'm gonna push this on the side, and I kind of thought having the stealth one, it's just having it all murdered out is one of the main reasons why I got this one, and it should be pretty cool. The fact that having the black one gives me the opportunity of throwing anodized parts in there, but also keeping it, with a little bit of splashes of red aluminum. And that's what I'm going to be doing with this RC. I'm going to be putting a lot of red aluminum on this. Now, there are tons and tons of upgrades for this, but I'll talk about that in a few. We're just going to check out the box. I'm going to come across, lay this down on its side. And right now, what you're looking at is the 2056 servo. I specifically have another servo that I've kept in my possession that I was not able to utilize on the oh my god, the modified slash or the mud boss. I ended up buying it, never ended up using it because it just wouldn't adapt to it. But it's set for this. I believe it's the 2073 or something like that. Right off the top of that head, I don't know. Is it around here? No, I don't think so. But I'm going to install that. I think this deserves a better servo than what's installed over here. Um, Here we go. The BL2 2S system. I know a lot of people are going to rip this thing out and immediately put the VXL system, which is able to fit in this really, really nicely. I'm going to drive it with the BL2. I think, with the battery, the 2S battery that comes included with this, and just having that available for this type of car, I'm not looking to like launch this thing as of right now because it is a smaller system. Um, this is kind of when this came out. I initially thought, you know what, it's going to be game over for like the Mini E Revo and stuff like that. So Spiral. You got the gear, the differential gears, sledgehammer tires. From what I understand, there's no foam in them. Cool that they gave you ball bearings, which is nice. You got the TQ controller. I am changing out the receiver for a TQI. I want that capability of having the TQI on there. So yeah, Tracy Lee, what's going on? Most wanted RC for the holidays. I agree. I agree. Also, it's weird because let's talk about the aftermarket parts that are for this thing. Um, if you look on the Traxxas website, there's nothing but aluminum for this thing. It's insane. It's insanity. Um, they have a lot of aluminum. They have an LED kit for the front and rear, and they also have an LED for the undercarriage, which is pretty cool. Like I said, you're able to upgrade the servo to a 10 scale. You're able to upgrade the motor and the ESC. Aluminum, it's specific. I think it's in the 10,000s. Um, Almost all the other parts you're going to have to wait for when it does come out, because that's what they're looking at right now. As I ended up going to check out the Traxxas website, you're gonna be able to give you a pull down sheet of this whole thing. Pretty much everything is going to be aftermarket. I mean, I'm looking at the drive line, and it's just everything was changed out for you to upgrade this. You could drive it the way it is, but that's the way to go. So let's crack this bad boy open. See, I got my X-Acto knife right here, just for you to see. It's still sealed, and I don't want, a lot of people cheat and come across and say, hey, yo, you know what? You opened it up to see. I'm going to see this just exactly like you guys are going to see it. Let me see. John Miller says, gotta have the baby Maxx to complete the Maxx family. Absolutely. So, here we go. And there we go. The seal is broken. What's gonna happen over here? First things I'm seeing is the USB adaptive charger for that. Put that on the side. And let's peel you out. And it's so weird. I usually do this one-handed. I'm guessing this is the battery, and I'm pretty sure it's the battery. And the battery is pretty. Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Yeah, this has to be the battery. Yep, this is the 2S battery. I don't even know why they stuffed it in there. It's very small. Just give you a little bit of size on there. Yeah, this is 2S 3500 MAH LiPo 2 cell. I'm gonna put you guys to the side. And here we go. Aha, black. Blackness. Come here, my friend. Look at you. Somewhere in the abyss in there is going to be my controller. You guys have seen tons of those controllers. No reason for me to show you guys. Here is, these are for the shocks, a few tools. There's the manual right there. I'm not gonna need that. It just stays in here. Plus the fact that when I do change out the radio system, which that's going to be immediate, it's going to be the Traxxas TQI. So I'm gonna put you in the background. There we go. That's in the background, and let's see this bad boy come up. Let's take off this plastic. All right. There we go. There's the unboxing of the Maxx. Let's see how this is. This is the Mini Maxx right here. Check it out. Man, this looks like kind of like a weird grayish carbon fiber type scenario. I like it. I like the way on the black, specifically on the black, the way the graphics look. I'm not too sure. I'm not fond of the other colors, but on the black, it's just it looks really, really nice. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a better view of what it entails. Here's the back. It's weird because the aftermarket parts that Traxxas is having you purchase has you purchase the top. you know, for the protector, which is kind of weird. I'm kind of surprised that Traxxas didn't throw that on the Mini Maxx, but there we go. Yeah, I like it. I do like the size of it. I'm not gonna do a size comparison with any of the Arma, Mojave, or anything like that. Um, but yeah, it's just it looks smaller. I would say 1/14 scale, give or take. But it is nice. Visually from the outside, I think it looks pretty dope. I like it. So now let's crack open the body. Here's your body clips. Come on, buddy. What's going on with you? It's in the back. Put the body on the side. Good thing Traxxas is coming out with a whole bunch of bodies for you to replace. Alrighty, so let's look at this RC in detail. We'll go from the bottom to the top. Sounds good? So the bumpers have a little bit of a give once you hit right there. I like that. The chassis, I was just working on one of my bigger X Maxes, and the chassis is very similar to the way this portion of it is done. It's similar to the XRT, similar to the Maxx. The difference is that it's more towards the Maxx that it has that setup right there. The battery tray, from what I saw, this is going to be aluminum as well. And you know, I had a discussion about why is Traxxas investing a lot of money in aftermarket parts on the smaller vehicles, and they're doing right by the smaller RCs. I'm going to be honest with you, they are hooking it up immensely of what you can do with their smaller RCs. These are 1/10 scale shocks. It's weird. This sits very the 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 bottom is like ugh. I'm gonna have to get C-clips. I'm already leaking oil over here. I gotta tighten that up, see what's going on with there. But from what I understand, these shocks are similar to the 1/10 scales that are given to you by on like the front base of a rustler, but it's different as well. Um, from what it looks like on the drawings and everything like that. What else? There is the motor, same size swap out if you want to do the. You know what's interesting? Huh. What's interesting is this connected with a double-sided tape? I don't think so. Because if you look closely right here, there is no screw, and that would usually indicate the screw holds on to the body. The ESC holds on to the body, but it does not. Um, we'll find out. I'm going to take this thing apart. So here's where your receiver goes. Traxxas plastic. They've come a long way in for a little while now. They've been doing their thing. A lot of people still stick with the aluminum. I do a lot of aluminum upgrades. They talk about other companies just giving you the aluminum bends. I mean, having it switch over a $5, $6, $8 part. I like that portion of it. I also don't like to be in a scenario where I'm going to be stuck with a lot of scratches and everything like that. Swapping all this whole thing out. Plastic usually holds off. Traxxas did a lot when it came down to their plastic upgrades and everything like that. But let's talk about another thing that is very intriguing on how the ESC is mounted. Look at that. The ESC is mounted like that now, which is going to be interesting taking this apart because having the ESC mounted with the servo like this. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to swap out a few things and seeing exactly what's done. Here's the underbelly of this bad boy. I like that they ended up going with the charcoal gray as opposed to the light gray. I literally switched out my charcoal gray um, from the Jado to the charcoal gray. It's just a thing. No adjustable links, which is cool. I'm cool with that. I noticed that a lot of people do not like having that scenario, but yeah, this is just a small RC. Here are my links right there. But yeah, they built this thing really tough, really tough. What are the questions out there? Let me see. Hot Wheels. You heard anything from Draven3907? Man. Ah, no. I have not heard anything. I'll drop him. I'll drop him a little email and see what the hell's going on with him. Um, I know if anybody knows my channel that's been around for a while, you guys know that I've known that guy for more than a decade. One of the originators of the Rustler 100 mile per hour club. So, John says, cool little truck. I think it's pretty awesome. Judging by what I'm feeling, the tires feel hard, but I don't feel any foam. Or maybe I'm going crazy. There could be foam. Maybe really soft foam. But yeah, no, this is going to be a nice little RC to have give to your kids, keep to yourself. I'm you know what I was sold on the new drive shafts, the HD drive shafts. This is the whole HD setup on this. Let me tell you, Traxxas has come a long way when it comes down to their plastics. Let me tell you, they're a lot more durable than they used to be just over 10 years ago. I mean, everybody was buying RPM parts at that time, but realistically speaking, this is cool. Um, I'm very happy with this purchase. Very, very happy. I wasn't happy about the last purchase I did, but I am happy with this purchase. So, any questions about the Traxxas? I'll leave the body off if you guys want me to show you anything. Any questions on this RC, the Traxxas Mini Max? Nothing? Are we good? Are we good? What is the first thing you want me to upgrade? Like I said, I'm already updating the servo. So we'll see what happens at this point. But yeah, let me see. Was it 249 or 269? It was 269. That's what I got it for. 269. So is it worth 269? Realistically speaking, for that extra 20 bucks for what they give you on this, this is really a 110 scale, just impacted into something extremely small. Um, what was your last purchase? Hold on. If you're new to the channel, just know I probably have like 50 something RCs, and a lot of them are Traxxas. Um, I have Arma, I have Low C, so don't get it twisted. This guy right here. This is the Jado 4x4, which I've done a lot to it since I released it. But yeah, yep, that was it. I've had to do a lot of things and invest a lot of money getting that thing whole set up. Let me see, Tracy, what upgrades are you planning? Um, so the upgrades that I'm planning for this, my hobby shop already knows. Uh, order me everything, which they did. I am getting another body. I have a run body. I'll have a bash body. But here's the things that I'm immediately getting. I'm getting the LED kit immediately. The under lighting kit. I'm going to change out 99% of everything to aluminum. The servo is immediately going to be changed out. I'm going to drive it with this ESC and motor combination in the beginning. I am going to upgrade it to the VXL system. I don't even know if there's a battery out yet for this unit, so for a 3S. So we'll see what happens. The shocks are going to be aluminum. The drive shafts are going to be the steel drive shafts. I'm going to be upgrading for that. I'm changing out the wheels. I like the gray, but I want the upgraded wheels that they have out there with, I guess it has like a silver around the rim, and I believe they have foam in there. Center diff that I want to get installed on this as well. And then, like I said, all the aluminum. The battery tray is going to be aluminum. Everything possible that I can get aluminum onto this thing, I'm going to get it. Either I'm going to mix it up between red and black, or they call it gray aluminum. So those are the things that I plan to get when I do the upgrades onto this. So you guys have seen my channel beforehand. I go in in getting a lot of upgrades for this. Yeah, no, it's definitely not 249. That even I think even on the website, it's not 249. I think it says 269. So, yep, that's what they get you on. So either which way, I mean, what do? It's $20. If you're a hobby guy, it's cool. We charge you no tax. So there you go. Joe, what's going on? Blessings, my friend. Usually you're the first one for these live feeds. I haven't done a live feed in a while, so hopefully I'm still good at this. If you guys were able to check out my older live feeds, I'd be on this for like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours. And when I used to do those type of live feeds, I used to give things away. I'm starting to give away things right now. If you guys were able to check out my last video, I am giving away a Dusty Motor Shroud for the XRT. Definitely check out the last video that I ended up doing, so you're able to enter the contest, which I'm going to be giving that away sooner than later. Joe says I was playing Fortnite with my son. I got distracted. I seen you live. Shared you out, community, bro. You're the best, Joe. One of my most MVP guys who come and supports the channel. If you guys do want to support the channel, definitely put me on your notification. I mean, I'm gonna try to do more live feeds like this. I like the conversations that happen. I should have did a live feed for the JADO because a lot of people hated the JADO 4x4 conversation. But this is something that we can all agree on. That is one of the cooler things that Traxxas has come out with. A lot of people are jonesing for this as of right now. Surprisingly, the UK got it before the United States because I was speaking to a few of the guys from the UK and they told me it came last week, and I said what? So they got it before us. So I'm happy that I'm able to showcase this to you. There's a few YouTubers out there that get this stuff for free from Traxxas and stuff like that, or they're incorporated with major hobby stores like A Main and everything like that. So they get the stuff automatic. Um, I pay full price for this stuff. So when I do get stuff like this, I try to showcase this off to a lot of you guys who don't have the opportunity to come across and want to get the details of reading off a diagram and stating, oh yeah, you know what, this has this much torque and this is what I'm looking for. Now, if you want some real conversations of what you're doing and how to customize and everything like that, this is the channel for you. If not, do your thing. Let me see. Um, I don't know. I don't know, but your audio is kind of cutting in and out. I don't know if you knew that or not. I did not know that. Maybe it's because I'm speaking back and forth. I mean, like I said, it's weird because um, this what I'm recording on has this little sphere around it, which I never used to have. So that could be an issue to where if I'm going like this or I'm going like that, you're gonna have audio cutting out. So my apologies if my audio is cutting out on the feed. So alrighty, well, I think that's it. Glad that you guys were able to stop by. I really appreciate you guys checking out my live unboxing. We're gonna start doing this more and more often. A lot of times, like I said, I give away stuff. It's not gonna be, it's not gonna cost you any money for me to have the small giveaways that I'm gonna be doing. Um, like tools and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to hook it up as much as I can. So if you do like this content, definitely give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Appreciate that as well. And to all my fellas up in YouTube. Later.